Hey, what's up you guys? So I know I tweeted that I was going to get 2 videos recorded this week. They were more on serious topics, so here's topic number 1. So basically what I'm discussing in this video might help some of you with your experiences with your friends when you get into high school, when you get out of high school, and when you graduate, and when you go to college, and when you get out of college, and when you get into your adult life, when you get into the workforce, whatever situation this may help. Because, you know, it's not a lie when your parents tell you, these friends you have now, you're not going to have half of them. No matter what you do for them, no matter how hard you try to keep the friendship, you're not going to have these friends forever. Some of them maybe. Most of them, out the door. And it's kind of sad when it actually happens and it hits you. Like, it, for me, I thought I was going to be able to handle it fine. I was like, yeah, I know which ones are real and which ones aren't. You know, I know which friends are we're gonna stay close. You know, I thought I knew. And I had no idea. As much as I like to think I did, no idea. So with that little bit, let's get started. So the first point I wanted to discuss was the fact that if you're in elementary school, for one, you shouldn't even be here. Go color or watch Paw Patrol or something. Just go. You shouldn't even be here if you're in elementary school. I didn't even know what YouTube was in elementary school. I don't think. If you're in elementary school, you know, most of your friends you keep into 6th grade. You get kind of split up, but you stay kind of close. And that's fine. As middle school goes on, cliques happen, popularity happens, things like that, and rumors really start to become a huge thing. Bullying becomes a huge thing. That's a whole different video in itself, but you get the general gist of that. But yeah, things happen, and you start to find who you're kind of better fit with, and your friends find who they're better fit with, and then some of you don't talk anymore. Now for me, that personally did not happen till high school, because most of my friends through elementary school, either they ended up going to different middle schools, they moved away. I didn't have that many friends in elementary school. I had like 2 or 3. So it may not affect you like it affects other people, but I have seen these things happen. Next thing is when you're in middle school. Good old middle school. Oh yeah. A blast. It gets to a point where you really start to adjust to who you're gonna be. For me personally, I changed a little bit. Don't need to be yawning. I changed a little bit, and it really, in high school, it cost me a whole friend group. I admit to it now. At the time, I didn't think I was doing anything wrong, but I guess how I look at it now, I kind of deserved losing that friend group, I guess. And I made a whole new friend group. What happened was in 8th grade, I dated a guy that wasn't the healthiest choice. And in the high school I did, and then when me and him broke up, he dated one of my friends. I was upset. I got kicked out of the group. A lot of them, in their mind, I deserved to have been kicked out of that specific friend group, which to me now, it doesn't matter. Regardless if it was my fault, if it was their fault, if it was fault on both parts, it doesn't upset me now, because I made a lot of great friends due to that stuck with me all the way through high school. Like, I couldn't have asked for a better friend group. A lot of them I still talk to. I'm still friends with now. but we're not living in the same state. We're not as close, you know. It's just what it is. Like, we'll say, hey, how you doing, whatever, and that's about it. But those aren't the people that I'm talking about in this video. And I'm not trying to shit talk any of the people in this video at all. I'm just talking from experience for people to understand that when your parents say you will lose a large chunk of friends, you will lose a large chunk of friends. It's not because of you, it's not because of them. It might be because of something, it's the way they feel, for whatever reason, you separate. And that's how that goes. My next point is, through high school, I made several friends that were awesome. Some of them are still awesome today. And friends will make it clear to you when you're being stupid. And that's the best kind of friend to have, is someone who's honest with you. And, you know, some of the friends, when I think back to it now, the ones that weren't such great friends, I should have known that they were going to eventually shimmer away or fade away from my life personally, for their own choices, because they were into things I wasn't. They, you know, we just weren't a good fit for friends, whatever. But it doesn't make me a bad person. It doesn't make them bad people. It's how these things work. You do grow apart from friends. Now on to my personal experiences with 2018 and the whole point of this video. Sorry for my rambling, just trying to kind of give a little backstory and why I'm making this video to start with. I need a coffee. Ugh. So when you graduate high school, you'll have all these graduation parties. Some of your friends will go to the military, others will move away for college, and some will stay where you guys all are. And if you're like me, you chose to stay for whatever reason, dating reasons, whatever. And then there's some of you that'll move away as well and make new friends. But the ones that move away, wow, I am so sorry, guys. For the ones that move away, I don't really know if this video is going to help you or not. That's the only problem. It may somehow, but for now, this part of the video is for the people that stayed and their friends moved away or went on to do other things. Now, I had several best friends in high school, and I think I only talk to 2 or 3 of them now. And we're close. The other ones, we just drifted apart, and it hurts me, and all I can hope is that they're doing well. And that, you know, they're going somewhere with their life. They're being successful. That's all I want for them. I still love them with my whole heart. We just weren't a good combo as friends. Regardless of how close we thought we were and how close we thought we were going to be forever. It's just how it works. And that's the reality of this, is that it really sucks. And I've sat down and I've talked to Cody about a lot of this, and he says it gets to a point where you know who really is your friend, who only wants to be around you when they want something, and who just wasn't a good fit for you, for your life, and wasn't meant to stay in your life, or you weren't meant to stay in theirs. Whatever it may be, it's one of those. And I have accepted this. A lot of these people have given me major hints on the friendship, and I learned a harder way that we just aren't friends anymore. And it's gotten to a point where I've accepted that that is the reality, and that that's just how it's gonna be for me. But the friends that I do have, if you're watching, because I know you probably are, because you're all awesome and wonderful and great, and I love you guys. Thank you for tolerating me. I know I'm a pain in the butt sometimes. To my family, thank you for always being supportive and helping me with losing friends and dealing with that stuff and all that. It means the world to me. Big thank you to them, and a big thank you to my boyfriend Cody's family for being amazing and being my home away from home, always being my second family, and just being some of the funniest people I've ever been around in my life. And to my boyfriend, if you're watching this, because I know you're probably going to watch this when you're at work or when I'm not around, because you say you do that, I love you, and you've been great through my stress and anxiety and depression over this whole thing since 2018 started, and that I could never thank you enough for doing that. And to all you guys, my subscribers, for sticking with the channel, thank you for watching my videos, thank you for all that. And I hope in some way this video brought you a little comfort, because you will meet people after you graduate high school. You'll meet people at work. You'll meet people through college. I've met a couple of people in my college that are just awesome. They're really cool people, actually, and I really enjoy being around them, and I call them friends. And I have a couple of best friends, a handful that I love right to pieces, and once you kind of take that in, that you do have people, you have so many people, even if you lose like 10, 15 friends from high school, you're going to remake those friends back someday. And you just need to realize that it's just how life goes, and it's just how it is. And even though I've struggled with it, and I'm still struggling with it a little bit, it really works out. And I really think you guys are going to do awesome if and when the time comes that you start to weed out certain friends and you kind of figure out what you need to do, where you want to be in life and where they're going. It may be two separate directions where you just don't talk anymore, and it happens. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching my video. Really appreciate it, and always stay positive. Remember, you're awesome, you're beautiful, you're handsome, you're perfect, you're great, and don't let anyone ever tell you you're not, because you are. Pinky promise. Anyways, see you guys next time. Bye-bye.